YouTube. Hope you're all enjoying your summer. I certainly am. It's been a pretty busy one so far, and I finally got a little chance to make a video. So I hopefully you enjoy this. The reason I'm making it is because, well, the biggest reason is because I wanted to thank a YouTube friend of mine who's been pretty influential into what I've been doing lately. His name is Paul Short, and he's got a fabrication shop up in way up in Canada, up by St. John's, and I've seen every video that he's put out on YouTube, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that. So just wanted to say hi, Paul and Kathy. Thanks for the shout out the other day. It brought a lot of traffic to my channel, and I really appreciate it. So hope you guys are doing well, and keep on doing what you're doing, Paul, because we all love it. So thanks. All right. Paul has cost me a lot of money, but in a good way. When I was looking at tractors, I was looking at a Kubota BX25. Mainly Kubota because my father had a Kubota tractor, and he really worked that thing hard, and it had held up to all the abuse he could take, and so I knew it was a quality product. So when I started looking at Kubota, I did my research on my own and found YouTube and found Paul Short, and that's how I found his channel. Anyways, since then, Paul, I've had to make a few mods to my tractor just to keep up with you. I've installed some LED lights front and back. I've installed some edge trimming along the side, and some a few other things. Paul made a nice video for me to learn how to do some wiring. So I have all of my wiring is connected to my startup switch, and it's off a relay, which was a good learning experience doing, and I appreciate Paul for making that video for me. Through the course of the years watching Paul, he's purchased a dump trailer about 2 or 3 years ago, and I got to thinking, well, a dump trailer, that might be just what I need. So of course, about this time last year, I went and purchased a dump trailer of my own, which if you look up a paver patio project that I did, you'll find some video of that where it was very handy and useful. The dump trailer also fits my Kubota BX25, so it's made me mobile and has gotten me into, I wouldn't say gotten me into trouble, but it's got me doing some jobs off-site, off of my property, doing jobs for other people, which is enjoyable to me, so I do enjoy it. Now, recently, Paul's been into modding his truck. He's got a 93 Chevrolet half-ton truck, beautiful condition. I happen to have a 99 Ford F150, which is also in beautiful condition, and I'll show you some pictures of that right now. So anyways, so that's my truck. So now Paul's been adding a lot of stuff to his. He's got LED lights, tail lights, he's got seat warmers in his truck, he's got a brand new dash. It looks like you're riding in the space shuttle when you're sitting in his truck, I'm sure. He's got a dash mounted camera, he's got a backup camera. He's got everything and anything for this truck that you can think of. So, of course, the wheels got spinning, and I had to buy something. So, that's what this is. That's what this box is here for. And my first accessory to my truck. I bought my truck used from a private party. I bought it in 2009, I believe. And at the time, the truck was already 10 years old, right? It only had 16,000 miles on it. So now it's 2016, and the truck still only has 37,000 miles on it. So I'm going to keep it in pretty good condition, keep it looking good, and I'm going to modernize it a little bit like what Paul's been doing, but I'm not going to do anything as extensively as Paul, so I'll keep it simple. So in this box is a bull, and it is from Hunter Premium Truck Accessories. So I have not opened this box yet, so what you're going to see is what I'm going to see. And I picked this up, I think I paid, I picked it up off of eBay. Had to pay the shipping, but I think with the shipping it was right around that $200 level. So we're going to open it up and see what we got. I think it's a quality product. Let's see, it's packaged pretty well. Assuming these are the brackets. Nicely. Let's see, grab a knife, cut some of this tape away. Now Paul, this is all your fault. You got me started. I don't know where I'm going to quit at, but I do intend to put some new headlights and tail lights on my truck. And then I have a few more mods for the tractor that I'd like to accomplish as well. Okay, that's it. That's it. 3-inch tubing. And I think that's going to look pretty good on the truck. A couple of the reasons I bought it is it's a little different than your average bull bar. It's got this cross pieces which I think are probably going to add not only a little bit of strength, but it adds a little bit of a style aspect as well. Another nice feature of this is it has some mounts for lights, and I'm just noticing right now that if I don't use the lights, I can take those off, so that's even better. They didn't weld them in place, they just bolted them in place. Same with the license plate bracket, so those are all removable. That's a bonus. So that's it. It's painted in a, I don't know, I'd say a semi-gloss black. Looks like the finish is in pretty good shape. No dents or dings anywhere. So we'll hold it up to the truck and we'll see what it looks like. Thanks a lot, Paul. Alright, well here it is. This is my 1999 flare side F150 XLT, and it is loaded. It's got everything that was offered in 1999 except for a CD player because it still has a tape deck. Other than that, it's got pretty much everything that you could ask for, and it is in mint condition. So anyway, I'm going to set this down and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, here we go. It's going to use the existing tow hooks, which I won't be able to use anymore, but that's not going to be that big of a deal. I think that's going to look pretty good right there. Yeah, I think I'll move that license plate down here where that bracket is intended and it'll look good. So that's the story. One accessory at a time, $1 at a time. Again, I jokingly blame this on Paul, but he's giving me a lot of good ideas, so I'm gonna go with this one. This one's kind of a little bit of fun. Been wanting to do something like this for a while, so I'm gonna put it on and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Alright, later. Well, here it is 3 days later. Got the bull bar installed and all of a sudden got really busy. The night I was making that first part of the video, I had to run inside and help with the kids, get them to sleep, and it's always something. But anyway, found some time to finish this video and show you how that bull bar is mounted. I'm really happy with it, so let's take a look. It lined up really well, and what I really liked about it is I was able to keep these tow hooks. There was just enough clearance with that bolt, and the bolts were long enough for the tow hooks in the bull bar to utilize the hooks in the bar. Like I said, I've never used my tow hooks to begin with, but at least I get to keep them. I didn't have to take them off. The brackets that the bull bar came with are pretty strong. Pretty happy with that, and I really like the way this looks. Step back from it, take a look at all angles. And there it is, all cleaned up and ready to rumble. One functional thing about that bull bar that I'm really going to enjoy is that in parking lots, people tend to park really close sometimes in the front of the bumper. One time I had a guy in front of me who was actually touching my truck, so with that bull bar now, at least I offer some kind of protection. Well, that's the end product. I think the next modification are going to be some new headlights, maybe with some LEDs in them, and for the back, probably put some new tail lights here too. So we'll see. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun making. And check out Paul Short's channel. He's got a lot of great stuff. I just want to say, hey, thanks again, Paul. Alright, enjoy. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Take care.